Hey, welcome back to Drowning in Yarn. I'm Caleb. I'm so excited to talk to y'all today about another one of my goals for 2021. A couple weeks ago, I talked to y'all about my plan to buy yarn more intentionally, and my other big goal for 2021 is to learn some new skills, to try techniques that are either new to me, I've been afraid of, or I just want to learn and haven't gotten around to. So last week, I talked to Matt Akers, and he has designed a few brioche patterns. And in the comments and on Instagram, I realized that so many people want to try brioche, but are afraid or haven't found the right pattern or just haven't gotten around to it yet. I figured what better way for us all to kind of tackle those things that we want to do than to do it together. And not just brioche, anything that's new to you. So in this video, I'm going to tell y'all about my plan to level up my skills in 2021 and invite you all to kind of go on this journey with me by participating in my first Knitalong, the Level Up in 2021 Knitalong. Before I jump into it, I just want to remind you as usual to like this video by hitting the little thumbs up down below if you're enjoying it. Doing that really helps me grow my channel and lets me know what you like and what I should be doing more of. So now that I've got that out of the way, I'm just gonna start by telling you how I came up with this idea to do a knit-along to level up my skills. It all starts with knitting books. I love buying knitting books. I buy them and then I don't open them. And they all are about these varied topics, all kinds of things that I haven't done yet or I have done and I just wanna read more about. And they always just sit on my shelf. And a couple weeks ago, I decided I was gonna start cracking them open. My plan was to knit swatches from all of these books. So I would pick a technique and swatch it out. And that's how I would learn to do intarsia or twisted stitches or whatever it is. But then I started thinking, and that doesn't seem so exciting. Swatching isn't my favorite, and I know I need to learn to love it, so I still plan to do that. But I thought there's gotta be a more fun way to learn new techniques. So as I was thinking this through, I started to think about what is an easy project that doesn't take a long time, produces something quick and satisfying that you can show off to everybody, and that will help you learn. The answer was hats. I thought about all of the hats that I've ever made and all of the hats that my boyfriend's ever made and all the different techniques that we've used. When I first learned brioche, I learned by test knitting the brioche weave hat for my friend Tommy, and knitting that hat taught me everything I needed to know in a project that I could do in a week. After that, I felt so much more confident whenever I tackled my next brioche project, which was my satellite shawl. It would have been so daunting to start that project, know that I could get hours and hours, weeks into it and mess it up. Doing the hat gave me the confidence that I needed to tackle a bigger project that had more time and more money invested in it. I know this isn't revelatory information. Everybody knows that hats are quick and a great way to learn, but I think sometimes we all just need that little extra reminder that a hat is a great way to get started. I've learned how to do cables, brioche, colorwork, mosaic colorwork, all of it using a hat. I know that probably a brioche hat isn't the thing that makes you want to learn brioche. You might want to do a gorgeous brioche sweater or a brioche shawl. But before you get to that shawl, like I did, start with a hat and start now in the Level Up in 2021 Knit-along. I think it would be so fun for all of us to find a hat pattern that has a technique that we want to learn, a new to you technique, and to start there. Tick that box off in 2021 with me. In order to help, I put together a bundle on Ravelry so that I can kind of get you started with some ideas. Now, I want to give you some time to get prepared, to get yarn and find a pattern. So this knit-along is going to start on February 6th and run for 6 weeks. I'm going to learn at least 2 new techniques, intarsia in the round and knitting with twisted stitches. Decide what you want to learn. Look at the patterns that I'm suggesting, find something else, get the yarn you need, and be ready on February 6th to get started. That being said, whips will count, and the way you're going to enter is by hashtagging #levelupin2021 KAL on Instagram. There's still 1 week, so I'm gonna flesh out all the other details like additional ways that you can enter, but go ahead and get started planning now. Leave your ideas in the comments down below, talk about what you wanna learn, what patterns you found, and I will be sure to share all of the information with you here in a post in my community on YouTube and over on my Instagram. So if you're not following me, head over to Instagram and follow me at Drowning in Yarn. That's where all the action is gonna take place. Well, most of the action, and I don't want you to miss anything. I can't wait to learn some new stuff with you. I think this is gonna be so fun and everybody's gonna end up with gorgeous projects and with so many new skills. So I hope you join me, and until next time, enjoy your knitting.